forgot. New Orleans, land of the Pelicans, in a fine Western Conference battle at the New Orleans Arena.
Hi, smile. Whoa. Hi, creepy lady voice.
Only one game away from... San Antonio here. The Spurs will be back home for the next one. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
And you know what? This may be the most dangerous team in the league right now. The way they've been playing, they're a team that no one will want to see in the postseason.
I agree with you. I mean, this is a team that's extremely dangerous. And all they want to do right now at the end of the regular season is continue to keep that momentum going.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Haywood in at shooting guard. Anderson is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills. And it's Duncan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here is Holiday to the inside. And he gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Pelicans on D. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
And, Greg, you know, not too many teams are going to win shooting that poorly from the floor. So, I'd have to say it says a lot about them as a ball club to win with that poor shooting performance.
No good from Duncan.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Outside Holiday. Kicks it to Ajinça. Shot. No good. Nice D from Aldridge. And the Spurs with possession. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And they tailored a fantastic, I thought, offensive game plan. And that went, I mean, they knew exactly how to exploit the holes in that defense.
And exploit them they did. I mean, they exposed them tremendously. They kept so much pressure on the defenders over the course of that game that the defense really never had an answer.
Here's Holiday following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Keeps it alive, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Davis has got his first basket of the night.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
Yeah, and that's what happens, though, when you do your work early in terms of getting the good position. And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Outside Holiday. Outside Davis. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the shot is good.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Mills. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Mills. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. The three. San Antonio with the rebound. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Evans against Haywood. Evans dishes to Pondexter. Pass to Holiday. Pass to Davis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for San Antonio.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Omer Asher. He's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Rivers, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for New Orleans. Cole, the pass to Babbitt. Now here's Rivers. A 14-point game for him in the win against Washington. Beyond the arc. And he gets the bucket. 1:51 left to play here in the first. It's Ginobili on the wing. He's guarded by Rivers. Ginobili against Rivers. Inside. Here's Haywood. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Haywood's got his first 2 points of the night.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
Here's Cole. Haywood covering. Cole's shot is good. Haywood with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. Ginobili outside, and the officials will
2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Atlanta Hawks. Checking out Atlanta, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. And tip-off approaching, but in the meantime, let's discuss post-play. Shaq, you were a dominant post scorer. Who do you think are the top post scorers in the NBA right now?
Well, one, DeMarcus Cousins, 25-13. You know, can go inside and go outside. He's a little frantic at times, but he's up there. Zach Randolph, he's got great feet work, nice soft touch. Big Al Jefferson, a.k.a. Baby Fundamentals. He does everything with his right hand, so he's so good.
It's home to the Alamo and the Spurs, San Antonio, Texas, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the AT&T Center. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Atlanta. Very strong basketball is the recipe for them right now. 4 straight wins, looking for number 5.
You know what? They're almost perfect in their approach right now. I mean, mentally, physically, strategically, everything seems to have fallen into place. They're bound to hit a bump at some point in the road, but right now, everything is all systems go.
Yeah, you're right on top of it, Greg. It's hard to find fault with the way they've been playing at the moment. I mean, their confidence level continues to rise and grow with every win, and you can not only see it, but I think it's palpable. You can feel it.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the Hawks, Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 spot. Here's Atlanta. 4-point game. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Here's Mills, following the basket by Al Horford. Here's Haywood. No luck. Good work defensively by Millsap. On the wing, Korver, covered by Mills. Teague kicks to Millsap. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Spurs working the ball around now. Feeds it to Aldridge. And it's sent back by Horford. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. And the Spurs with possession here. Here is Haywood. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Now here's Korver. 4-point game. Millsap a screen. Here's Teague, and Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
That's a 2 from Korver. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Now, here's Mills. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Duncan drops them both. Here's Teague. He had 19 points in the win against Milwaukee.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
Korver gets a wide open look, and that comes off the assist by Jeff T. Korver's got 5.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. T kicks to Millsap. Now the dish to Horford. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Duncan, a screen. Mills passes to Aldridge. He got right to the cup using that screen. Aldridge has got his first points of the night. The Hawks trail by 3. Outside Korver. Millsap a screen. Korver dishes to T. Jacks up a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
Close of the game right here. And that one falls for Horford. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. West is checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Green, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Ginobili in for Patty Mills. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Splitter is checked in for Millsap. Hardaway comes in for Cephalosha. Justin Holiday's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff T. And Al Horford drops them both. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Ginobili outside. Pass to Diaw. Ginobili outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. And the shot falls short this time. The Hawks trailing. Here's Hardaway. Here's Splitter. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Atlanta making a switch here. Scott's checked in. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Schroeder. Haywood covering for the 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Spurs have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. A chance now to go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
He knows this won't be an easy game, especially defensively. And he talked about how difficult it is to contain shooting guard Manu Ginobili. He told me Ginobili is one of those right-brain scorers. He just sees the game just slightly differently. An angle to get by his man or an opportunity to draw contact. And, of course, he can really do it all. Drive, shoot, and pass. Kevin, Ginobili, without a doubt, one of the more well-rounded and competitive players in the entire league.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now, here's Green. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. There's the pass to Haywood. And Diaw kicks it to West. 5 to shoot. It's Ginobili with the drive. Here's Haywood. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. And it's 6 points for Freak.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs lead by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And a chance now to hear from Paul Millsap talking about the confidence of his team.
our attitude approaching the game has.
Greg, it's got to be more than just attitude, right? I mean, ultimately, don't you have... West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And Freak subbed in for Patty Mills. Atlanta also making some changes here. Paul Millsap's checked in for Mike Scott. Justin Holiday comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Korver in for Dennis Schroeder. Haywood, he's in at point guard. West out there with Duncan. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. The Hawks trail by 5. Outside Teague. The 3. Shot is off. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
And another miss. Ooh. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Anderson kicks it to West. And it's San Antonio with another.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Boris Diaz checked in for Duncan. A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. Teague against Haywood. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Hawks have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Now here's Ginobili, looking for his first basket still in this one. He dishes it to Haywood. West against Millsap. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Haywood. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Teague against Haywood. Here's Splitter. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 6 assists now in the game. San Antonio leading by 4. Ginobili kicks to Haywood. The kick out to Anderson. West a screen on Korver. Anderson passes to West. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Teague. He has 5. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Dishes it to Holiday. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And it's good. And it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Spurs out in front. They're up by 9. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Marcus Aldridge played a great quarter of basketball. 12 points and also a block shot. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague and Korver are the guards. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 spot. Now here's Teague. Korver dishes to Horford. And here's Cephalosha for 3. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the